Hare Krishna. Ajnanatimirandasya Jnanajnashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatha Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Sahadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitam Cha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kancha Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaeva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshitarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Bol. Thank you so much everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. How are you doing, Adi?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much. So good to have you all.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Chaitanya. So good to see you.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. And I like, oh, you got a mala at the back, which is great. Haribo. Right. So, if we remember, we are doing Kartik month, Damodar month. And the month which is going to start now, well, the week which is going to start now, that will be the last week. So we have left with last few days in Kartik. And the next session we will discuss something very unique, very, very unique. What we call, anybody remembers Bhishma, Bhishma, Bhishma Pitama?
Yes.
Yes, Ojas. Would you like to say who he was?
So I don't remember. But I think he was the grandfather or the great grandfather of Arjun and the 100 of them.
Haribo. Very nice. Ojas, you are very good in cricket and you are very good in spiritual knowledge as well. Okay. So you're right. So Adi, what Ojas said.
Prabhu.
Haribo. Yes, Krishna Chaitanya.
My brother wants to say Hare Krishna.
Oh, please. Govinda.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Govinda.
First word.
Yes. Adi, that's Krishna Chaitanya's little brother.
He even knows how to sing a Krishna song.
Hari Hari Bol, of course, yes. He's your.
Did he sing now? And he just woke up from bed, so he's a bit tired.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's always good to hear from him. Very nice, very nice. So yes, Adi, I think you were asking. So Krishna Chaitanya got a younger brother whose name is Govinda, which is a great name. Govinda. Hari Hari Bo. Okay. So Damodar month and Kartik month. And then we were saying the last 5 days of Kartik month are very important because of Bhishma Pitama, who was the great great grandfather of Pandavas, Arjun. So you would remember Arjun, right? Yeah. So we will discuss more about. So we it says 5 days devotees do very austere vrata, right? Lots of things. Like some of you might say, okay, I will not eat ice cream. I will not eat chocolate. And why not? Because the time and energy I spend eating all these things, I will spend discussing Krishna. I will read more Krishna books. I will discuss more about Krishna. I will ask a lot of more questions about. Remember, this session is not for just me talking all the time. It's the opportunity for you guys, right? All your parents are attached to that WhatsApp group, and feel free to ask any question anytime which comes in the week. But if nothing there, then this hour you have the opportunity to ask as many as questions you can. Okay, and somebody has just started in the chat, and that's Adi saying okay. Very nice. So remember that. Okay, so that's why next session will be very important. We will discuss about what we call Bhishma Panchika. Panchika is 5, and there are various pronunciation and various names for it. But today is also very important day. Anybody knows what's important today? Today is a very famous
Is it Gopa Krishna?
Haribo. Yes, it's a Gopa Ashtami. And who knows what go means? Anybody? What when we say go, we call Krishna Govinda, right? We call Krishna Govinda. What does go means? Okay, I'm going to say
Caring about the cows?
Haribo. Very nice, Ojas. Yes. And Hare Krishna Navneet, good to have you. Go in Govinda, go means cows. And when we say Gopala, we say, what did we say? What's today? Gopa Ashtami. So Gopa, what is Gopa? And what is Ashtami?
Caring for the cow?
Caring for the cows, we can say
have a
that.
question.
Yes, please, Adi.
Why does go? It's a very weird thing.
Go, yes, go is for. If you go in the Sanskrit, the way the cows come, well, cows is in English, and in Sanskrit, in Hindi we call it go, but in Sanskrit the word comes from the cow. The origination comes from the Sanskrit, and that's what. Okay, yes, Navneet.
Is it go from Goshala?
Oh yes, that's right. Go shala, like we say part shala. Part is when we do the. Yes, very nice. Thank you, Navneet. So Navneet gave another term, which is Goshala. Goshala is a place where we take care of the cows, and Shala is a place where we take care of something. For example, when we have Pathshala, so where we do the part, where we do the learning, then that's called as Pathshala. So we have Goshala, and then those little kids who take care of the calves, because cows are big, calves are like baby cows, and those little kids of your age, some of you might not think you are little, but as young as you, when you will take care of the cows, then or calves, then you will be called Gopala. And when Krishna was there in the Vrindavan when he was as young as 11, and most of you are less than 11 or 11, right, or around 11. So you all could be called Gopala, right? They all were Gopas. Yeah, Navneet said Gopas. Yes, that's right. Gopas. Why? Because you look after go. and go is cow. That's where the name comes in, right? And Hare Krishna. Rohan is also here. Very nice. Good to have you, Rohan. Haribol. So we are discussing the very auspicious day of today, which is Go Ashtami. Now, Go, we said, comes from cow, and we say Gopa. Gopa is for the young kids who look after cows. What is Ashtami? Ashtami is a number. Who knows what Ashtami is? Navneet knows this. Okay. Yes. Navneet said Ashtami is 8. Now, the way it goes in Sanskrit, we have different names. Now, there is another one which is very famous. We call it Ekadashi. Anybody knows which number is Ekadashi? Which day is Ekadashi?
I think it's 11.
It is 11. Thank you, Navneet. So, Ashtami is 8. And then we have Navmi 9, Dashmi 10, and then Ekadashi as 11th, right? So remember that. Ekadashi is very important because every Ekadashi we do the fasting, and then a lot of Ashtamis are very famous. So today is another auspicious Ashtami, Gopa Ashtami, and we will discuss a very nice story why Gopa Ashtami. But anybody knows any other Ashtami in the whole year which is very famous? There is one particular one.
Durgastami.
Which one, Navneet?
Durgastami.
Durga Ashtami. That is there. There is another one which is even more famous than that.
Janmashtami.
It's Janmashtami because Krishna was also born. Krishna was also born on the day of Ashtami, 8th day. Now, when we say 8th day, anybody remembers from when we start counting? Because it says 8. So we must have started counting sometime. Otherwise, how do we know whether today is 8th or today is 9th or today is 10th? Which day do we start counting and why do we start counting then? Okay, Navneet is unmuted.
Prabhuji.
Yes, please, Adi.
I think we know what day it is by our iPads or any electronic or the calendar.
Ah, yes. So when that's right, Adi gave a very good philosophy. So we said it's Ashtami. Today is Ashtami, 8. And Adi says, well, if you follow the calendar, in calendar it says that. And
or
then
iPads.
on
Or
okay. Yes, certainly. So that's right. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Now, for example, we are in the month of November. Now we know this. We know that December is about to start, and when November will finish, we know December will start from 1st, and then we can start counting. Yeah. But then in India, we follow lunar calendar. And we did discuss this briefly before. Lunar calendar is, anybody knows lunar calendar is based on what? Somebody said something, I think. I couldn't hear that.
Sun.
Not sun, but very close to sun.
Moon.
Yes.
Moon.
That's right. Navneet also said moon. And I think somebody else also said
me. Probably me.
Oh, that's Adi. Haribo. Okay. So now think about it. We said moon starts fading, or the terms are waning and waxing. So if you imagine full moon, gradually moon will go down, moon will reduce, and it will take 15 days from full moon to no moon. So if today you see full moon, 15th day,
is this the 15th day we're going to see big moon?
15, well, no. Okay. Remember where you're going to start. If we start first day as full moon, then slowly, gradually it will go down. And one day, 15th day, it will completely disappear. And that's called no moon. And in Hindi, we call it Amavasya. There's no moon there. right? And then the counting will start again for 15 days. So we have 15 days of two. So we have 2 15 days in 1 month. And that's why in a month we have two Ekadashi, 2/11th. So this way we'll keep going. So the last time when Purnima came, from there we started. And today is, what we say, 8th day. Okay, so we started from last, we always start from either last full moon or no moon. And based on that, we reach to the 8th day and we call it 8th. Okay, great. So we will resume back to our Kartik story, and then let's go and continue this. Then we will do the story on Gopa Ashtami, because Gopa Ashtami, which is today, and there are lots of talks, lots of lectures, lots of things happening today because it's so important and people really, really cherish that. Okay, so who remembers? Anybody would like to give a brief what we have discussed so far?
Prabhuji,
Adi, yes, please.
we have we have already seen what is the moon thing. What is the moon thing? I forgot.
That's
Don't
right.
just ask them. I don't forgot.
Yes, very good. So we have seen this, and we are doing Kartik, and next week we will complete Kartik month, and then we will resume back to Bhagavad Gita, and we will go back to chapter 5, and we will study chapter 5 in detail, like we were doing it, and then we will continue. But in between we go Kartik month, so we are discussing Kartik month at the moment, right? So we remember where we were. We remember in this picture, or if I go back, 900,000 cows. And that's Krishna's dad. He was so rich. And those days, people were rich based on the cows or cattle they used to have. So Krishna's dad was rich. He was like a king. And Krishna was the prince. And then Krishna came around.
Prabhuji,
Yes, please,
but
Adi.
Krishna was a boy.
Krishna was a boy, yes.
Why would you say he was a girl? Prince is a girl. Oh, I thought you said princess.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, I said prince, young boy. Yeah, great. So Krishna got upset because Yashoda mother, went to the kitchen, dropped him on the ground. He got upset.
I
He
say
broke.
dropped. I
Well,
don't say dropped.
yeah. Okay. No, shouldn't say drop. What should I say? He placed. Well,
Hurt.
actually, okay. What happened? Imagine if you have something in your hand, and I do it a lot of times, I actually did this afternoon, right? I put milk on the gas, and then I came upstairs and I got busy in chatting. We were discussing something, and I don't know what I had. I didn't have anything in my hand though. But I was talking and I thought, oh, I need to go down because I left something there on the gas. And then I rushed downstairs, right? And this is what we have. Sometimes when we have something, for example, a book or a game or a mobile, then we just drop. Not drop means that we throw things, but wherever we are, we will just put things very fast and go away, run. And that's what Yashoda mother did. And she just went away. And then Krishna got upset, not because she dropped him, because Krishna thought, she gave the preference to that milk, and she was actually boiling that milk to make the butter for Krishna. But Krishna thought, this is the time to do another leela, right? Krishna loves doing leelas, putting the act together. So devotees like us, we can cherish it, we can enjoy it. And that's what Krishna did. Krishna took all the butter out.
Prabhuji,
Yes, please, Adi.
what is the Leela?
Leela is the act. You know the drama we do? Like on Janmashtami, we do the drama. Why do we do the drama? Because that gives us the opportunity to discuss about Krishna, to memorize about this Krishna, the pastimes about Krishna, as Navneet said, the very, very nice word, pastimes, right? And mothers love doing it. Parents also do the same thing. We think about Krishna, and then we say, okay, that's nice. That's yeah, let's think about it. A lot of time when we think about the holidays we went to, a lot of time people, they will just take their album out and then say, okay, let's discuss this. Oh yes, we went on this holiday, we enjoyed it so much. And then mentally they go back on those holidays and enjoy. Same thing, parents, they love to think about their children pastimes, which mean old times, which mean when they used to do what they used to do. And similar thing here, what we are saying is that devotees love to discuss Krishna's pastime, that what Krishna used to do. And that's why we are discussing this. And they are so, like you said last time, Krishna is so naughty. Krishna is running away, mother is running behind, and then mother found a rope and tried putting the rope. She could not do it, but she tried, and then Krishna let her bind her. And what happened? How she did it? She used, so we remember 2 fingers gap we discussed, and 1 finger is our endeavor, and the other finger is Krishna's mercy. So it's like, again, you guys, most of you, not you Adi, but most of you guys, you prepared for 11 plus, which was one of the critical exam, and then you got the admission in good school, and you might think, oh, I'm really clever, I'm very smart, oh, I cracked this, and there are so many kids, they could not do it, and I did it, I think I'm amazing, right? Sometimes you might think that, but remember, that's just 1 finger. A lot of kids are much smarter than you. A lot of kids did a lot of hard work, much more than you, but still you didn't get it. Oh, you got it, they haven't. Yes, please, Krish, Shivani.
Um, so like, let's say you didn't get into a grammar school, let's say, and somebody else did, then they basically just show off that, oh look, I'm smarter than you. I told you that you wouldn't get into grammar school like that.
Yes, that's right. Sometimes kids do that. But again, we remember we don't do that. Yeah. But yes, sometimes people do it. But this is what we are saying, because we forget, we think that our hard work is the main thing. If our hard work is all the thing, we don't need anything else, then why don't, whenever we do hard work, we get success? Why don't we do that? Because we do need the mercy of the Lord as well. And we have seen a lot and lot of times, especially coming from Indian background, students will work hard, but right at the end, they will touch the feet of their parents, grandparents, they take the blessings, they take the good wishes of everyone, right? And why? Because we know that blessings, they always help us, right? Or when we do the good thing, not that when you will go and, okay, today I'm going to fight with my friend, let me take blessings from my parents. No.
Prabhuji,
Yes, please, Adi.
what is that thing under her leg?
What's
That
that
big long thing.
big long, that stick, or that's garland?
Yeah, garland.
I think this is a garland. Yeah.
I thought it was a snake.
This no. This is stick, this is a garland. And then we did, yes, Shivani?
Oh, I was just saying that that's, I think it's just a stick.
Okay, great. It is a stick. Yeah,
This
this
is
one is a stick. Yes. Okay, moving forward. Now we did discuss this as well briefly, that there is a motor, right? Krishna was tied, but then Krishna said, and it was a big, if you see, this is heavy. It's much bigger than Krishna, because Krishna is just a baby. Yeah. But because we know Krishna is just pretending to be a baby, what Krishna does, Krishna takes it away. Krishna is rolling, and then Krishna goes between 2 big trees, massive trees. See how big, how huge their roots are. Even for adults, it's hard to take it away, but Krishna goes in, and that's how somebody will say, oh, well, we don't believe Krishna is a God. Well, if we see what Krishna, the things Krishna have done, it's very easy for us to realize. And then not only that, what he does, people will think, oh, he might have done it by mistake. But when these are, remember, these are the sons of demigods. They are what we call celestial beings. When they come out, they start praying to Krishna.
Why
Yeah.
do people not believe in Krishna?
But sometimes people don't know about it. That's the thing. And sometimes when people, even if people know about it, they might not have trust and faith. Yes, please, Shivani.
Sometimes, let's say your friend, any friend which is in Krishna consciousness, if they hear a story, they'll be like, oh my goodness, what's happened? Like, this is not even possible, but they don't know that Krishna is actually like, let's say Rama, about Rama, like Rama going to the forest, and everybody will feel very pity for Rama, like, oh my goodness, Rama's having to do this. But we know that that's just a pastime.
That's right, yes. And it does happen. It does happen. The people don't notice because they were far from Krishna. Yes, on that day, well, Navneet said a very nice thing. When actually, Navneet said in the chat that nobody noticed because people were far away. However, there's a mention that there were some kids who were around. And when the parents came later, because imagine two trees in your big garden, and we got one big tree. Well, we have two. Yeah, we have two trees. One is massive, one is not that big. But imagine those two trees, if one day they will fall down. We will, first of all, I think we will run away. We will see because the noise will be there. But this is what happened. Imagine they had these two trees in their back garden, right? And then when they fall down, you would run away. And that's what their parents did, what Krishna's parents did as well. And then there's a mention in the Shastras. This story is there in Bhagavad Puran, in Bhagavatam, right? And then there's a mention, then some kids were there and they said, yeah, Krishna did it. But nobody had trust that little boy like Krishna could do it. And they said, yeah, we saw there was some couple of young, beautiful boys also who came out of this. Kids were saying that, but nobody trusted them. Oh, kids, they always say these silly things, right? But when they come out, okay, Ojas is there. We could hear Ojas's dad as well, which is nice. So we have seen this picture as well, that why these two, as we can see, they are the demigod's son. Anybody remembers who is the father of these two? We discussed that last time. Okay, who is the father? Okay, Navneet knows it. Yes, please, Navneet.
Kuvera.
Kuvera. Yes, Kuver. Now, who knows that who is Kuver? What's his role? Like Pawan Dev is for wind, Varun Dev is for water, Agni is for fire, Kuver. Now Navneet knows. Anybody else knows?
Money, and he even gave money to Govinda.
Haribo. Thank you so much. Kuver is for money, treasurer we call it. Yes, Shivani?
He keeps people's money safe, basically like the government.
That's right. Yeah, he's the one who keeps all the money on behalf of demigods. So all the demigods' money goes to him, and then he takes care of them. And then what happened? But why that happened actually? Why those two tree? Why they become tree? Because they were cursed. By whom? Who is this gentleman? Who is this devotee of Krishna?
Narayan.
Narada.
Narada. Right. Actually, well, this, yeah, we always get confused because his name, this devotee's name is Narad Muni, right? Narada Muni. What it says, Narad Muni. But because he keeps saying, keeps chanting, Narayan, Narayan. So that's why the very first thing which comes into mind, we see him, Narayan. But he is not Narayan. He's chanting for Narayan. Yes? Yes, Shivani, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, that sometimes I say Narada.
Narada, yes. Okay. Yes, please.
The first thing I see in my mind is Krishna, not Narayan.
He's not Narayan. No, he is actually Narad Muni.
Then why do I only...
Okay, Adi, you're muted now. You were saying something, but I think, yeah.
But why is Krishna in my mind?
Why Krishna is in your mind? Because you are very Krishna conscious devotee. That's why you always think about Krishna, which is the great thing to think of. Now, what happened? Because their father was so rich, father was giving them everything because they had so much money and they are drinking alcohol. They forgot what's happening. They're not wearing clothes. They're doing the party, having a great time. And they are on a... Yes, please.
You can see them why they're rich because they have gold cups, gold
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
wrangles. I don't know what it's called.
true. And that's the reason. If you think about it, that's the reason. Now, why? If they were in a club or in their house, Narad Muni wouldn't come there. But they were in a very, very auspicious place called Mandakini River. They were actually devotees of Lord Shiva. But they were in a very auspicious place where Narad Muni could come. So they should have done the party in their house, not there in that river. Yes, please, Shivani.
What do you mean by they were? They were devotees of Shiva. Are they still not devotees of Shiva?
Well,
because you said that they were.
They were, yes, yeah. Well, the reason I said they were because this incident happened in past, but you caught me there that I can say that they are devotees because they are celestial, right? But because this happened in the past, so that's why I said were. But you're right. For Krishna, for the past times, they're everlasting, right? So Narad Muni gave them this curse, and because of that curse, they became trees because after next day when the alcohol gone down, then they thought, oh, what did I do? What did we do? We did bad thing. Let's go to Naraji and said sorry. And that's what they did, right? That's what they did. And then Naraji
I have
said,
a question.
yes, please, Ojas.
What instrument did Narad Muni had in his hand?
Oh, very good. Anybody would like to answer? Which
No. Prabhuji?
Yes,
Is
please.
it Veena?
It is Veena. It is.
Prabhuji?
Yes, please, Adi.
Is it guitar?
It's not guitar. Do you think it's a guitar?
I think so.
Okay, well, you can say it's a traditionally, but no, more modern guitars are very different. But this is called Veena. And Shivani, you wanted to say something?
I was going to say the same.
You were about to say the same. Okay, great. Yes, yeah. This is, you can call it Veena. They pray. It's very transcendental. It's you can see even Indian classical music is played in this. So guitar is very modern, right? It's very hard to play guitar, well, spiritual music on guitar. Some devotees, they have done it, but otherwise we use different instruments for that. So Narad Muni actually gave, and this was like a boom. You will think it's a curse, but it was a hidden boom where they got touched by the feet of Krishna and they got liberated. Now imagine they were there as trees for 100 years. And you know why they became trees? Why not something else? Yes, Shivani?
Because they were naked, so like they could have been a snake or something, and they were naked in front of lady. Yeah. When Narada Muni came, they were supposed to do their businesses, but because Narada Muni said that, oh, if you don't even care about anybody and you just like you just party naked, then why don't you become trees? Because trees don't have like clothes to cover it.
That's right. That's right. Very nice. Thank you. Yes, because they were not wearing. And then Naraji said, well, you don't feel like wearing. So better you become trees, because trees, they don't wear anything. But then another thing, if you think about it, they were there for 100 years. After 100 years, when they came out, they started praying to Krishna. And that prayer is so beautiful. And this is the prayer, they said it. Now it's in Sanskrit as well. And this is also in Bhagavatam. When they came out, they sang the prayers. And of course, those days, the language was Sanskrit, but we have translated for you guys in English, because you prefer English, don't you? You guys think, like Shivani always tells me, that this is cool. So that's what we should look for it. Okay, so I'm going to read this in English. Henceforward, or anybody else would like to read it? Okay, I can only see Shivani. Or just raise the hand. Navneet raise the hand. Okay, how about we will go one by one? I think I saw Ojas's hand, virtual hand. Ojas, would you like to read it, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Henceforward, may all our words describe your pastimes. May our ears engage in oral reception in of your glories. May your hand, leg, and other senses engage in actions pleasing to you.
Haribo, thank you. So basically what they are trying to say, that from now on, whatever we will do, all our senses be in Krishna consciousness. That our eyes will only see you or your Leela. Let us hear only about your pastimes, right? And this is the beauty. People will think that, oh, well, it's so boring. Some people might think, oh, Bollywood music is so nice. Oh, Hollywood music, oh, ho, 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 it's so cool. You know, some of the rap music you like to read. But devotional music is so nice. But obviously, it's one of those things that if you will keep eating pizza and you will not eat what your mother will cook, you will not know the taste out of it, right? Only when you will cherish it, or obviously your mother, your father, your grandparents, whoever is going to read. When our parents will cook for us and when we eat this, then we say, we don't want pizza. We want mother's food because mother has put so much love and affection in it. And the pizza guy, they just wanted to make the money out of it. That's one reason why this will be so pure. And the pizza guy only wanted to make profit out of that pizza. But when my mother cooked for me, mother wanted for me to cherish, to get the nutrients out of me, nutrients out of that food, right? And that's the reason. Once we will have what we say higher taste, we will automatically leave this lower taste, right? Bollywood music, and then the Hollywood music, the action, the violence, the Xbox, PlayStation. So you don't need to cut it down, but just spend a lot more time in spiritual sides, and then you will see slowly, gradually, automatically itself, the time will move from material to spiritual, right? Anyways, it's going to move away from material, because maybe in the childhood, you guys remember you used to play with some games, some toy. Now because you have grown up a bit, you don't play with it. Yes, Shivani?
Why does it say prayer by demigods? I thought only those two like did it. Why does it say like full demigod?
Yeah, well, because they were the children of demigods. Their father was demigod, so they are also classed as demigods.
But oh, okay.
Yeah, because these two, they were
Why does it say demigods? Why did many demigods say pray?
okay. All right, they say demigods because there were two brothers. Yeah, both of them are praying to Krishna. Okay, great. All right, so now I'm going to launch a poll which Aryan has put together, and I think there are only 3 questions, and I'm sure they will be very easy. Poll is coming now. I actually wanted to put more polls. Maybe next time we will do. You can see poll on your screen. You are 11. Oh, we are 11. Oh, we are 12. You are 11. Okay. So I think some of the question are in put down as multiple choice. So feel free to do that. And I will go quiet. Well, it's very quiet. Okay, 9 out of 11 have already done it, which is great. So I'm just going to say Hare Krishna Mahamantra once, and then I will end the poll, and then we will discuss Gopashtami. All right, okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, please, Adi. Okay, I'm going to end the poll now. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm going to share the results with you as well. On 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess you can see the result. Yes, Shivani? Oh, Shivani, you are muted. Sweetheart, shall I unmute you? Okay, so
Prabhuji.
yes, please.
I couldn't unmute myself because because the pole was blocking my way. But I didn't know like which one was correct. Was the orange one correct or was the blue one correct?
Very good question. Now, the orange one is the one which most of the devotees have opted for. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be the correct one, but this is the one where majority of you have selected the answer. So let's go for it because there are only 3. What does go means? Cow.
Cow.
Well, yeah, go means cow, but calf is also cow. So I would say both of them are right, but 90% of you have selected cow, which is a correct answer. Now, what does Ashtami means? In Gopashtami, 8. So 8 is the correct answer. 70% of you got it correct. Now the third one, which month is this? Kartik, that's correct. Damodar, that's also correct, right? Because remember, Dam, Udar. Dam is the rope, Udar is the stomach. And because of that, this Kartik month is called Damodar. And then November. November is also right because it is November. It is not Purushottam. Purushottam month we ended, right? But I would say Kartik and Damodar, they are the best answers. And if you think multiple choice was the option given. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing the results now. Okay, let's do very quickly Gopashtami story. Anybody knows this story about Gopashtami? Gopashtami, Gopashtami. Anyone? 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 Oh, we got Ranju here. No? No? We got Ranju's daughter here. Parvati? Oh, sorry, your voice is very thin. Can anybody else hear the voice? She's saying her name. Oh, Navneet, yes, please.
Yes.
His name is Ranju.
No. Okay.
Gopashtami.
You know Gopashtami. Okay, one second, Navneet. Let us get the name of our new devotee. Sorry, could you say your name again, please?
Parvati.
Oh, Parvati. Yes, you wrote in the chat. Thank you so very much.
My dad did.
Your dad did. Oh, thank you to your dad. Your dad is so smart, much smarter than me. And I'm sure you must be as smart as him. Thank you so much, Parvati. It's so good to have you. And now Navneet is going to tell us about Gopashtami. Yes, Navneet, please.
So one day, Krishna, he wanted to look after the big cows, and then Nanda Maharaj said, "No, you only would look after the small cows." And then Krishna had to stay behind, so Radha dresses up as a cowherd boy and looks after the cows.
Haribo. Very nice. Okay, so there are actually many stories regarding Gopashtami. Thank you so much, Navneet. Navneet gave us one story, which is that, and let me know, Navneet, if that was correct. Navneet said the day when Krishna took the responsibility of cows for the first time. Something similar to that, right? So Krishna was a small, and then one day Krishna's parents must have thought, yes, Pavaki?
Krishna likes butter.
Yes, Krishna loves butter, and I also love butter. Do you like butter?
The cows.
Yes, from the cows. That's right. Yes, yes, please, Adi.
That butter was special. Now we have different butter.
Yes, that's true. When mothers make, there was a time when mothers used to make butter in home. But these days, mothers are so busy, they find it hard to make at home. But mothers still love you as much as Krishna's mother used to love him. Okay, so what happened? There was a time when one day, then Krishna's parents said that, okay, we are going to give you the responsibility of taking calves, because cows are big. Remember, we said calves. So Krishna is going to take care of the calves, young, small, baby cows called calves. And then Krishna said, okay, from today, I'm going to take care of cows. Then that day is celebrated as Gopashtami, because Krishna started taking care of the cows. Now, another thing what happened there, another story which is very good to discuss on today's auspicious day. Then there was a time, you remember, Krishna used to play with a lot of friends, and there was one friend who was Radha Rani. Yes, Krishna had a best friend as Radharani. Krishna used to play with Radha, and Radha ji was there, and she was busy doing some work inside. And then Krishna said, why Radha is not here today with me? I want to play with her. You know, when you are with your friends and one of your best friend is missing, we say, oh, we want our best friend to come. Where is he? Where is she? So like Krishna was saying, where is Radha? Why she's not here? And then somebody said, well, Krishna's Radha Rani's brother was there. Anybody knows the name of Radha Rani's brother? Okay, Shivani?
I don't know what his brother's name is, but I think his father's name is Vishabhanu.
Yes, that's right. Okay, nice.
Is
And
it
his brother's name starts with a S, I think.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
is it Balarama?
Balrama is the name of Krishna's brother,
Oh,
Radha's brother. Yes, Shivani?
Sabala?
Subala. Yes, that's correct. Orange just guessed it. He's just here behind me. So yes, and Shivani also guessed it. Well done. So Subala. Subala. Okay. Yes, Navneet is correct. Navneet, you know that pastime. Would you like to share with us? Yes, please. A bit louder, please. Subla, like what happened there? You wrote in the chat that Subla dressed as Radha, which is correct. Would you like to share what happened that day?
Then he wanted, and then they did. I don't really know if they noticed he was Subala.
Yes.
Krishna went to look after the cows, so Krishna wanted to make sure they don't think that Radha was away.
Yes. Yes. Very nice. Thank you, Navneet. So what happened? Then Radha was inside and she was busy in the house, and then nobody let her come out, but Krishna was outside, right? Krishna said to Subala, where is your sister? And Subala said, my sister is playing inside. Nobody let her come outside. So because Subala and Radha, they were brother and sister, they were very much alike. You might have seen brother and sister who look very similar to each other, like twins. Brothers look similar, brother and sisters look similar, sometimes couple of sisters, they look similar. And that's what happened. They were called twins. So Subla went inside, and then Radha was inside. So Subla said, Radha, you go. Krishna is missing you. I have played enough. You go and you play with Krishna. And then there, Radha was saying, but how will I go? They won't let me go. Subla said, no problem. We will exchange our clothes. So on that day, Radha dressed as Gopa. Radha dressed as Gopa boy, and then she came out. And Subla actually went inside the house saying that, oh, I'm looking for something. And then while Radha was coming out wearing Subla's clothes, mother said, did you find what you were looking for? And Radha nodded. Yeah, I found it. And then she came out. And then when she was coming, then Krishna said, Krishna could not identify from the distance. Krishna said, Subla, why are you alone? Where is Radha? And then Radha came near and said, Krishna, this is me, not Subla. And then Krishna laughed. And that day, because Radha dressed as Gopa, as Subla, Gopa, that's why that's why we celebrate this day as a Gopashtami. Because Radha ji dressed as Gopa. And these days, a lot of times what happened, devotees, young boys or young girls, they dress up as boys and then they post their pictures. So I'm sure Shivani is going to do it. She will dress as Gopa and then she will share her picture. Yes, please, Adi.
What? Do they have to wear a wig? Because boys have a little hair.
Yes, that's right. Not a wig, but in India traditionally they used to play what they call pagadi. Or pagadi these days is manufactured. Those days they used to make it with a cloth, a big cloth, and they just tie on the head. And this is what Radharani did when she became Subla. So great. Any questions on anything what we have discussed so far today? Because we are just about to finish. Yes, please. Pavaki.
No, okay.
In my class in school, I felt like a boy in my class that has like one of the head double.
Yes. Yes, very nice. Thank you for sharing that. That's so true. Different boys, they do different things. Yes, Shivani, you have also seen some of the pictures. Yes, yeah. Some of the devotees, they do that, and because Janmashtami just went, Radhashtami was there. So devotees, they dress themselves on auspicious days. Auspicious are like the nice, good days, which is one of them is today. A lot of devotees, they do a lot of things. And Shivani is eating cookie, which is nice. I'm sure she has offered to Krishna first. Because whenever we eat something, first we offer to Krishna, then Krishna tastes it, it becomes prasad, and then we eat it. Right, very nice. Yes, Navneet, please.
Prabhuji.
Okay, I thought Navneet raised the finger.
Prabhuji.
Yes, please, Adi. Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yes, please, Adi.
Did he offer it to Krishna before eating?
Let's ask Shivani. Shivani, did you offer the cookie to Krishna, please? Could you confirm?
Well, I just forgot.
She just forgot. Okay.
Normally we do it, but I just forgot.
Okay, well, I can confirm her mother did. So, yes.
Yeah, well, when my mother made it, then she offered it then she offered the cookie, but then because they're already offered, we don't need to offer them again.
Yes, that's right. Yes, so when Shivani's mother baked the cookies, so they are not cooked cookies, they are baked cookies. Then she offered all the cookies, but then she put the rest of the cookies in the box, and then Shivani had the cookie from there. So they are offered cookies, so they are prashadam. And having eating these cookies, she will get the blessings of Krishna, because Krishna has already tasted them. And whenever we offer to Krishna, then our heart gets purified. We think more about Krishna, and we don't do the bad things like these guys, right? Because they didn't take the prasad, they took alcohol, wine, okay, even though they were so celestial. So that's the reason we do it. Okay, so next time we when we will meet next Sunday 5 p.m. on 29th of November, that will be the second last day of Kartik, of Damodar. So we will discuss Damodar Ashtakam, and some of you might have heard it. We have the definition of each word very nicely, how we understand what we are singing. So this is the Damodar. So this is the story of Damodar, but then we sing the Damodar Ashtakam. So there are 8 verses for Ashtakam, because we sing them for Krishna, who is Damodar. So that's why we call it Damodar Ashtakam. And each sentence, like the way we call it. Arun, do you remember the first verse, please?
Yes.
Yeah? Can you sing?
Namami Shwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Biyoloka Dvavavamanam Param Nishtamadyanto Dhrutyata Gopya.
Haribo. Thank you so much. So this way, we can sing all the 8 verses, and we can read the meaning of each verse as well. This is what we do every day. Yes, please, Shivani.
In my in the temple, the Krishna consciousness class,
Yes.
which I go to every Sunday, every time we go to that session, we do the translation of it.
That's right. That's right. Very nice. Yeah. Every time we discuss it, we go to the translation, and this is what we'll do next Sunday. Remember, we will discuss why the last 5 days are important, what devotees do, and the way we celebrate what we call Panch Bhishma Panchika. Panch is 5. Okay. So we'll discuss more stories about Bhishma Pitama, who was in Mahabharat. So a lot of stories there. And then we will discuss this Shri Damodar Ashtakam. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Pawaki is clapping. Thank you. I hope that's for me. Thank you so much. Oh, that's for your daddy. Haribo.
Also, I put a clapping there.
Ah, yes, yes. Very clever of you. Thank
I
you.
also know how to do it.
Oh, you're very clever. So good to have you,
You
Pawaki.
know that smiley face with the plus? Click on it and like some signs are gonna come. You click on one, it'll come on your screen.
Oh, they are also there. Well, I need to learn. There's a lot I can learn from you. Right? Next time when you will come, you can show me. Krishna Chaitanya also shows me a lot of things. And Adi shows me. But so good to have you, Pawaki, that you can also show me. See, Krishna Chaitanya is already there on the board. Okay, great. If there is any questions, please let me know now. If any question will come later, remember your parents are added to a WhatsApp group. Any question, anytime, anything you need, please let us know. We are always here to serve, and I will look forward to see you the last Sunday of Kartik month next Sunday. Yes, please, Pawaki.
Hare
Why
Krishna.
are you recording this?
Yes, I'm recording it because sometimes some of the devotees, they cannot make it. They don't come. Like there is another one, and I'm checking the names. Yes. For example, Tanmay is not here. Even though Tanmay's mother said that he will come, he could not come. Nirik couldn't come. Kana could not come. So sometimes they ask for the link later and they listen to the class later. So that's why we are recording it. Thank you. Yes, Shivani?
I've also seen sometimes some of the classes you do, you put them on YouTube.
That's right. We put them on YouTube and we share the link later. Sorry, Pawaki, you were saying something else?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, all right, great. So thank you so much to everyone for being here.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Hare Bo. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Are we supposed to leave the meeting?
Yes. We will now. So I'm going to close the meeting. Let me just stop the sharing. And then I'm going to close the meeting. Hare Bo. Thank you so much. And I look forward to see you. I can see you. You're clapping there. Thank you so much.